Hello class, my name is Trinity Morton and today I will be presenting to you Norwegian Lefse. I wanted to share this little failed attempt of my first one that I tried to make. I thought it looked like a little rat riding a motorcycle, so I just wanted to share that. The dish that I prepared was Norwegian Lefse. It is a Norwegian flatbread typically made with potatoes, flour, butter, salt, and milk or cream. Why I chose this dish is because I am of Norwegian descent, and I tried to find a dish that I was not familiar with, nor knew that it was of my culture. My mom happened to be craving this dish and told me that it's what I should make for my final project. Apparently I have had this dish before as a child. I do not remember ever having it, so I did want to try it again. I was going to make tiki masala or butter chicken for my project, but once my mom mentioned that it was something of my descent, it had some cultural significance to me, I changed my mind on what I was going to make for the project. I also had all of the ingredients that I needed at home, so I didn't need to go out and splurge on any new ingredients. Some fun facts about the dish. Lefse can be both made sweet or savory, also thick or thin. It is typically an alternative to bread. Lefse is singular, lefser is plural. Creating lefse was a popular way to store potatoes or wheat during the cold winter months and would be stored dry and later soaked before use. It's much like a crepe or tortilla, but made with different ingredients, and today lefse is considered a traditional celebration and Christmas food, which is cool because it's almost Christmas. The ingredients needed are 4 cups of rice potatoes or flaked potatoes, 1 cup of flour, and I adjusted it to 2 for consistency, 3 cups of water, 1.5 cups of heavy cream, 2 1/4 cup or sticks of butter, 4 tablespoons of sugar, and half a teaspoon of salt. The steps required are that you place the potatoes in a pot and you bring the water to a boil, and then turn the heat down and simmer the potatoes until they are tender. Put the hot potatoes through a potato ricer and mix the dry ingredients in a bowl. Mix the cream and butter in a pot and bring to a simmer. You then mix the dry and wet ingredients together and mix on the stove until you receive a nice soft dough. Let the dough cool. This is very important for the consistency and texture so it doesn't fall apart in your hands. Create small balls with the dough created. Lightly roll the dough to a round shape. Place on the griddle or stovetop until you receive brown spots and flip, and repeat to the other side. Put butter on it and then a pinch of sugar and roll the lefse up, and now you've made Norwegian lefse. I'm currently staying in a temporary rental due to water damages at my apartment, so I didn't have any access to anything to rice the potatoes, so I ended up using potato flakes to make my lefse. So instead of following step 1 and 2 on the previous slide, you would just incorporate the potato flakes, but continue with the following steps. So if you don't have a potato ricer, you can still use instant mashed potatoes or potato flakes. I had my boyfriend and my mom's boyfriend try the lefse that I made. My boyfriend Alex thought it would taste a lot like potato and flour. I told him what I was making over the phone and the ingredients in it, and he said that it truly tasted like a pastry and it had the perfect amount of sweetness as well as savory. And my mom's boyfriend Sean, he is also of Norwegian descent and he didn't know of this food. He said he'd definitely be making it more in the future now that he knows how easy it is to make. And here's a little clip of them trying it.
True delicacy. Thank you, Trinity. How do?
Really good. I like it.
Swedish Norwegian descent.
And here are some pictures. So I've got some potatoes, but I ended up using instant mashed potatoes, the butter and the cream, some salt, sugar, water, bringing it to a simmer, mixing in the flour, and then here's the outcome of the dough. Place it on like a flat surface and roll it out. I didn't have a rolling pin, so I had to use that little black thing in the corner. Get it flat and then place on the stovetop until you receive these brown spots. Put some butter on it and then sprinkle some sugar all over and roll it up, and you've got lefse. Thank you for watching.